It happened again this morning, literally 10 minutes ago. We were doing the daily stand-up meeting, and my manager looked at me and said, "Jordan, what is your update?" And my mind just went blank. I started rambling about emails and coffee, and I think everyone stopped listening.
Oh, that is painful. But Jordan, that is actually very common. We call it the stand-up freeze. You know you worked hard, but you cannot summarize it quickly in English.
Exactly. I felt so unprofessional. Welcome to Hero English, the workplace survival series where you can learn how to speak like a pro, work like a hero.
I am Riley, and today we are fixing your daily status updates. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly how to give a clear, professional update in under 60 seconds using the agile formula. Here is your mission for our first dialogue. Listen to Tom. He has a problem preventing him from working. Does he complain? No. Listen for the specific word he uses to stop the process politely.
Okay, I am listening for Tom's secret word. Let's hear it. Let's start.
All right, everyone, let's get started with the daily stand-up. Let's keep it short today so we can get back to work. Tom, do you want to kick us off?
Sure thing, Anna. So yesterday I wrapped up the user interface for the login page. The code is committed and ready for review.
Great. And what is on your plate for today?
Today, my plan is to start on the database integration. However, I'm currently blocked by the API keys. I haven't received them from the security team yet.
Okay, thanks for flagging that. Do you need me to follow up with them?
That would be great. Once I have those keys, I should be able to finish the integration by tomorrow afternoon. No other blockers.
Understood. I'll message security right after this call. Thanks, Tom.
That was a perfect textbook update from Tom. Did you catch the word he used when he could not work? He said, "I am currently blocked by."
Yes, he didn't say, "I have a problem" or "I cannot do it." He said, "blocked." Is that a common term in offices, Riley?
In modern offices, especially in tech or agile environments, yes. Being blocked simply means something external is stopping you. It is not your fault. It is a blocker.
Okay, so if the printer's broken, can I say I am blocked by the printer?
Technically, yes, but usually we use it for project tasks, like I am blocked by pending approval. Another great phrase Tom used was to wrap up. He said, "I wrapped up the user interface."
I know this one. It means to finish, right? Like wrapping a gift?
Exactly. In business, to wrap up means to completely finish a task so you can move to the next one. It sounds much more dynamic than just saying, "I finished." And finally, did you hear Anna say, "Thanks for flagging that"?
To flag something. That means to mark it as important, right? I sometimes make the mistake of saying, I want to point at this.
Right. Don't say point at. Say, "I want to flag this issue." It implies you are raising a warning signal so the team can help you. Now, let's master the most important moment in a status update. When you cannot work because of a problem, you need our hero phrase. I am currently blocked by X.
I am currently blocked by. That sounds so professional. It removes the emotion, right?
Exactly, Jordan. It focuses on the workflow, not the person. Let's look at 3 ways to use this. First, if you are speaking to a manager like Anna and you want to sound proactive, you can say, "I'd like to flag a potential blocker regarding the budget."
I see. You flag it before it becomes a disaster. What if I am just talking to a coworker, like Tom talking to me?
Then keep it neutral. You can say, "I'm stuck on this task because I'm waiting for the data." To be stuck on is very natural for peers.
Okay. And what if we are really close friends at work? Can I just be casual?
Sure. You might say, "I can't move forward until I get that email." It is simple and direct. But for the meeting, stick to the hero phrase.
Got it. I'm ready to practice. Listeners, repeat after me. I am currently blocked by the missing data. I am currently blocked by the missing data. I am currently blocked by the missing data.
Introducing advanced collocations related to project status. Let's add 3 more expressions to your toolkit. The first one is on track. This means everything is going according to the plan.
So if Anna asks how the project is going, I can just say, we are on track.
Precisely. It inspires confidence. Next, we have touch base. This means to make brief contact with someone to update them. For example, I will touch base with the client this afternoon.
I hear that all the time. It sounds sporty, like baseball. I sometimes say, I will contact with them, but that sounds wrong.
Yes, contact with is incorrect. Just say contact them, or better, touch base with them. The last one is a bit funny. Take this offline. We use this when a discussion is getting too long for the main meeting.
Take this offline. It sounds like we are cutting the internet cable, but it just means let's talk about this privately later, right?
Yes. If you and Tom start arguing about code details in the stand-up, Anna might say, let's take this offline. It saves everyone else's time.
Riley, I have a question about the culture here. In my first job, I used to list every single email I wrote and every document I read because I wanted to prove I was working hard. But people looked bored. Why is that?
That is a great observation, Jordan. In many Western business cultures, especially the US and UK, the goal of a stand-up is brevity. We value a high signal-to-noise ratio.
Signal to noise. So only the important information.
Exactly. Listing every email is noise. Saying, I finished the report, is signal. If you list everything, it actually makes you look less organized, not more hardworking. They think you cannot prioritize.
Wow, that hurts, but it is true. So the rule is, what do you finish, what are you doing, and what is stopping you? Nothing else.
Correct. I once had a colleague who read his calendar out loud for 5 minutes. The manager actually stopped him and said, "Just the headlines, please." It was awkward, but necessary.
Okay, I understand the culture now, but I still worry about the speed. When Tom spoke earlier, he connected his words so fast, I almost missed the blockers part.
That is normal. Native speakers link words together. We are going to play the dialogue again, slowly. This time, I want you to focus on the flow. Notice how Tom moves from yesterday to today to blockers smoothly.
All right, everyone, let's get started with the daily stand-up. Let's keep it short today so we can get back to work. Tom, do you want to kick us off?
Sure thing, Anna. So, yesterday, I wrapped up the user interface for the login page. The code is committed and ready for review.
Great. And what is on your plate for today?
Today, my plan is to start on the database integration. However, I'm currently blocked by the API keys. I haven't received them from the security team yet.
Okay, thanks for flagging that. Do you need me to follow up with them?
That would be great. Once I have those keys, I should be able to finish the integration by tomorrow afternoon.
Understood. I'll message security right after this call. Thanks, Tom.
We have a great question from a listener named Marco in Italy. He asks, Jordan and Riley, sometimes I have a day where I am just reading documentation or researching. I feel like I did nothing tangible. How do I say that in a stand-up without looking lazy?
Marco, this is the classic research trap. Never say, I just read some stuff. That sounds passive. You need to use active verbs.
So instead of saying I read, what should Marco say?
He should say, I was heads down on research for the new project. Or, I spent the day investigating the documentation to prepare for the migration. Use words like investigating, reviewing, or analyzing.
I love heads down. It gives a visual image of focusing hard. So Marco, the key is to make your research sound like an active mission, not just reading a book.
All right, Jordan, and you listening at home, let's see if you are ready for your next meeting. I am going to be the boss. I will give you a situation and you reply using our hero phrases. Ready?
I am ready. Let's do this.
Situation 1. I ask, Jordan, are we going to meet the deadline? Everything is going perfectly. You say,
I say, yes, Riley, we are on track.
perfect. Situation 2. You cannot finish your report because the internet is down. You need to tell me. You say,
I say, I am currently blocked by network issues.
excellent. Last one. This meeting is taking too long and we are arguing about lunch options. You want to stop the discussion politely. You say,
Easy. Let's take this offline. Closing the episode with a summary and a simple homework task. No more rambling.
you will do great, Jordan. Just remember the formula. What I wrapped up, what I am doing, and what I am blocked by.
Here is your homework for today. In your very next email or update, try to use the phrase on track or flagged. Just once.
Small steps build big confidence. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a colleague who maybe talks a little too much in meetings.
Before we go, I have to tell you what happened last week. I was giving my update, really passionate, using all the phrases. I said, I'm blocked by this, I'm flagging that. I spoke for 2 minutes straight.
Oh no, I think I know where this is going. Were you on mute?
I was on mute. No one heard a word. And then my boss just said, Jordan, you are moving your mouth, but we hear nothing. It was so embarrassing.
You are on mute is definitely the phrase of the decade. At least you looked passionate.
True, I had great hand gestures. Next time, I will check the microphone icon first.